Good afternoon, my name is Jeremiah with Mobility 316, shooting a video today of our 2020 Ford Transit XLT 350. This is a side entry. It's got a brand new lift in it, so I slide the door open. You must have the ignition turned on. You don't have to have the van ignition turned on, emergency brake set. You gotta have the lift turned on. You gotta do those three things. If you don't do those three things, this lift will not work. No exceptions. So make sure you do those. And to operate this is a two-stage system. We unfold on the bottom right. It'll come down and it will stop. And then once it stops, we will hit the upper right-hand button. So it is stopped here. Now we hit the upper right-hand button. Keep folding it down to 33.5-inch wide lift. So it'll accommodate the wider wheelchairs. 800-pound weight capacity. Got about 50 inches deep on the lift. It's got your lighting here to make it ADA compliant. Got your handles as well. Then we can hang our remote just like so. Get that all the way down. There we go. Load our wheelchair up and in, and up you go. Inside the van, 56 inches of headroom coming inside the van, and then 68. So a 5'8" person can stand straight up inside this van. No issues. It's got the great thing about this, it'll hold 7 people in the back. It's got the back 2 rows, so 7 in the back, 2 up front. You can get 9 people plus up to 2 wheelchairs in the space here. Let me get you some measurements. All right, so the space here, 44 inches from this yellow position here over to the wall, 44 inches wide. And then from the tie down points, from right here over to here, we got 63 inches. So you can put 2 standard wheelchairs here, side by side, no problems whatsoever. Get 2 wheelchairs in here. These seats are fairly easy to remove, so if you wanted to remove these 2 right here and maybe get 3 or 4 wheelchairs in here plus 7 people, these removable seats, they allow a lot of flexibility on how many people you want to get in here. But right now, 9 plus 2 wheelchairs, our standard size wheelchairs. Headliner's in great shape. Got all your rear air back here. Got your shoulder harness up here. Cup holders for your passengers. Got all your tie down and instructions and warranty. It does come with 1 set of tie downs. If you do want a second set, you can buy those additionally. As you can see, it's got the navigation, rear air, dash is in great shape, no cracks or holes in the dash. Got your plug-ins for your electronics, more plug-ins up here for the driver. Steering wheel control so you can keep your eyes on the road. And we can also add more tie-down points in the back if you want. If you say, hey, Jeremiah, I want you to remove these seats and put more tie-downs. Or Jeremiah, hey, I want to make this gurney capable. You can put a wheelchair up here and a gurney at the same time. So you can do a gurney plus wheelchair. Now we'd have to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to remove these 5 seats, but you could still have the 2 seats on the wall over here and 2 up front. Or we could make this, put a gurney kit in here, so you do wheelchairs plus gurney. So it depends on what you're looking for. Talk to me. We can help customize this van to meet your needs. You can see here on the register, it's only got 16 cycles on this lift. They do cycle it, just to test it when it comes from the factory, but brand new lift. Okay, so then when we're trying to put it away, when you got everybody inside secure, you reverse the process. The left side puts the lift up, and we say up. And then when it gets to this point, we hit the fold button. Got all your warranty information on the lift as well. It's going to be a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on the lift. Hang the remote like so. Make sure you turn it off down there to save the battery. Shut the door, and you're ready to roll. As a quick walk around, it's got your side step to make it easier getting in and out of the van. Got tinted windows in the rear. Alloy wheels. We put 2 new tires on the front. They're about 12-30 seconds on the front. The rear tires are about 11-30 seconds. So it's got brand new tires up front and 95% brand new tires on the rear. So tires will not be a problem in this vehicle for a long time. Of course, depending on how you drive. A nice clean van. It's hard to find a dent or a scratch in this thing. I'm looking, I'm trying. Oh, I did see a few touch-up spots on the hood. That's right. I can see little rock chips here, okay? A few rock chips, well, a handful of rock chips all over the hood. It took some rock chips. I mean, it happens on the highway. That tells me these were highway miles, though. Highway miles is a good thing when it comes to a vehicle. They're a lot easier than city miles. So, yes, you do get some rock chips. So you've got nice, easy highway miles on the van. So, nice, clean van. It's got your tow package. So, in case you want to do a boat, trailer, you can actually pull with this van. It's even got the wiring set up in it. So if you like to travel, the side entry allows you to get in and out of the van. It still leaves everything back here clear and ready to go. So you can Again, this allows you a lot of diversity. If you want to put a little camper back here, a little boat, maybe you're going to use it to pull a work trailer, you've got that option. And one thing I always do, I show you the VIN number, a video of it. Make sure you get this video of the VIN number. Why I say that, if you plug in right here to get inside the vehicle, you'd have to call Ford for that number. I show you this VIN number. The reason I do that, that means, you know, this is hard to duplicate this. It means this van's here in my possession. Had somebody call me the other day. They said, they saw one of my vans for sale on Facebook Marketplace. And someone was selling it for $8,200. That person on Facebook, they even produced a title. You know, with AI these days, you can produce fake titles. And they had a nice story about how they loved helping old people. Well, the van they were selling for $8,200 on Facebook Marketplace was a $45,000 van. If it's too good to be true, if it looks too good to be true, it's too good to be true. I can promise you that. Second thing is, tell them to make you a video of that VIN number. That gentleman on Facebook Marketplace that was scamming somebody, he could not have provided that video of the VIN number I just showed you. That's why I say get the video of the VIN number. What else we do with that VIN number? We run a Carfax on every single one of our vehicles before we buy it. See, one owner, no accidents or damage, 13 service records. So it's been serviced regularly. Was a rental vehicle. Now a lot of people say stay away from rentals. I would agree if it's a sports car, but I don't think too many people say, honey, grab the kids and 12 of their friends. We're going to go out hot rod this Ford Transit. I mean, again, highway miles, that's a good thing. Last owner is a local vehicle here, nice salt rust free Kansas. As we scroll down, Carfax shows no salvage, junk, rebuilt, fire, flood, hail, or lemon brands on the title, and they show no total loss. So this is not one of the super risky salvage or rebuilt titles. This is a one owner, clean title, no accidents, with a lot of service records. No structural damage. Airbags have never been deployed. Odometer's accurate, no accident or damage, and no open recalls. As we scroll down, you can see the vehicle has been serviced, again, religiously. Someone took great care. Oil change, oil change, oil change. Very well taken care of. And Carfax does show the last oil change was about 72,000 miles in, so it's got fresh oil 2,000 miles ago. Another great thing. And no matter who you do business with, find them online. Check out their reputation. Look at us on eBay. 1,469 transactions. Every single one of those transactions, 100% left us positive feedback. I would say that's a good reputation. And no matter who you do business with, find them on Google. Make sure they are a real company. Make sure you're not getting scammed. Find us on Google. 290 reviews, 4.8 out of 5-star reviews. You know, I talk to people all the time. I hear those stories about getting scammed from a private individual from Craigslist or Facebook. You know, they buy a van they can't get a title for. Maybe it's even stolen, or they get scammed out of their life savings, or, you know, or buy a complete lemon. I promise you, these scammers, they're doing it every day. They know what they're doing. They know who to target. If you're going to buy from a private individual, you better know what you're doing. Or if they end up buying from one of these dealers with 1 and 2 and 3-star reviews on their Google, they didn't take 5 minutes to look up who they were buying from. They end up with a vehicle frame damage, mechanical issues, been in a flood, you name it. I've heard it all. So make sure you do your due diligence, find out who you're buying from, and listen, if you want 1 and 2 and 3-star vans, you go ahead and buy from them. If you want 5-star vans with 5-star service from someone that's been doing this for a dozen years now, I look forward to speaking with you. All right, back to the van. I've got 2 keys for the van. It's got the keyless entry on it. It's a nice safety feature to have. As I get inside the van, it's a great thing about the rental vehicles. They do not allow smoking, so I'm a non-smoker. I can smell smoke from a mile away. No signs of any smoke or unusual odors in this van. Although it's got a few miles on it, it's been very well taken care of. And when I go to start the van up, 74,307 miles. You can see all the dummy lights work and they all go out. There's no check engine lights on, no airbag lights, no ABS lights. I release the brake here. We've got our backup camera that I mentioned. We've got our navigation that I showed you earlier. You can sync your phone to this vehicle to make it hands-free driving. And another great feature this has, it's got the lane departure. Blind spot spot. It's got the lane departure warning. Excuse me. So if you start to drift out of your lane, it will let you know. It's got sensors on the front and back of the van. So let's say you're not used to driving a vehicle this size. What you can do here, as you start to get close, here beeping at me, it's telling me green. I'm still got some distance between me and the 4Runner. As I get closer, it'll beep louder, it'll beep faster. We got yellow now. So same on the back. So again, don't be intimidated by driving something this big if you've never driven it before. It's got a lot of great safety features to help you out. And I've got 3 mechanics that work for me. We tested all the power mirrors and windows. I'm going to show you those moving right here. Power mirror, show you the power mirror over here. We tested the power locks, the heat, air, cruise, belts, hoses, suspension, steering, brakes. Replace fluids as necessary. Obviously, we checked over the tires. Taking them on a road test. My point is, I hope you can tell by our videos, we're very thorough in everything we do. I don't just run these through the car wash and put them on the lot. They go through a very thorough inspection before they hit my lot. Underneath the hood, we have the 3.5 V6 twin turbo engine. Idles smoothly, no signs of any damage, no signs of any leaks. You know, don't be fooled by that V6. They're twin turbo, they will get up and go. They've got great towing capacity, but they just get better fuel mileage than the V8s. Underneath the van, you can see much of the same. No signs of any bent metal from an accident. No signs of any rust, you know, from being in a flood or being in up north. No signs of any oil or fluid leaks. And I am sorry, it's this time of year, it's a little snowy and nasty. It's hard to keep these clean underneath. Just driving them at all, you know, it's that time of year. Everything's kind of messy. We're doing the best we can though. But that's the number one mistake people make when they buy a used vehicle. They assume things. They assume just because it looks good in pictures. They assume it runs and drives good. They assume it's never been in a bad accident. You know, they assume it's never been a flood, and that's the most dangerous thing you can do. By the way, I see a few little scuffs down here. Let's say, I don't know, maybe something brushed up against it, but nothing major. But again, I hope you can tell in my videos, I'm trying to be honest and fair as I possibly can. As I crawl underneath the van, and what I want you to do, I want you to compare me to the competition. I don't care if it's a private individual, I don't care if it's a dealership. And I want you to ask yourself, do they show me the reputation online so I know I'm buying from a reputable person? Do they show me a Carfax report so I know I'm buying a vehicle that hasn't been in a bad accident, no flood damage, no frame damage, airbags have gone off? Do they even bother getting on their hands and knees, laying on the pavement like I am right now? And do they even get pictures for you, much less a detailed video? So when it comes to not only price, when it comes to reputation, and when it goes to the extra mile showing you exactly the vehicle you're going to get, please compare me to the competition. You know what ends up happening if you end up buying a vehicle with frame damage, whether it's from an accident or a flood, or you buy a vehicle that's from a private individual you can't get a title for? You just bought a vehicle you can't even drive. So before you buy from anybody, I don't care who it is, do 4 things. Demand a detailed video like this, not some lazy 30-second walk around. I know they're not going to ask you to spend thousands and thousands of dollars, and they won't get off their behind and go make you a 15-minute video. Second, demand a Carfax report, not some cheap knockoff. Carfax costs me thousands of dollars a month. It's expensive, yes, but it shows I want to know what I'm buying, and more importantly, I want you to know what you're getting. Third, don't be a lazy buyer. Do your due diligence, find out who you're buying from. Lazy buyers get scammed. Don't be a lazy buyer. Find out who you're buying from. Check out the reputation and reviews, and make sure they are a real person, real company. And finally, demand a warranty. Our van comes with a 90-day, 3,000-mile drivetrain plus warranty. Go to any shop in the country. Do not risk buying as is. Demand that warranty. We stand behind our product. We make sure every vehicle comes with a warranty. So let's get her out for a test drive so you can hear it run. Okay, the final portion of the video. I always like to get the vans out on the highway and give them some gas so you can hear the engine run. Feel the transmission shift through all the gears, and you know whether you take advantage of our free shipping in the lower 48 states or if you come in and drive this Transit home. We've done our due diligence. We've made sure it's roadworthy. Check this out. 70 miles an hour, no problem. So 3.5 twin turbo V6, they will get up and go. And they got plenty of power to tow, so again, don't be fooled by that V6. Steering wheel's nice and straight, no unusual vibration or noise. Van drives very nice down the highway. Got the cruise control set. Cruise works good. Got my lane departure warning system over here. You see it blinking at me. It's telling me this little silver car, little Chevy HHR is right there in my blind spot. So that's a great feature to have as well. Nice safety feature. Also, and no matter, do keep in mind, it's got the lane correction, steer me right back in my lane. An awesome safety feature as well. We do have our 90-day drivetrain plus warranty that comes complimentary with this van. We do sell longer term warranties that protect not only the van and more components of the van, but also the lift. So talk to me about how you can affordably protect your investment long term. Also keep in mind, we don't have any hidden fees. A lot of these dealers, they show a real nice price online, what they have hidden in the fine print, $500 administrative fee, they got document fees, they got tag fees, they got freight, you name it, they got fees for it. You know what they don't have? Free shipping. So by the time you add up all the hidden fees, by the time you add up the shipping, especially for a vehicle this size, that real nice price you saw online jumps $3,000 or $4,000. Not such a nice price anymore, is it? So be sure to ask about the shipping and hidden fees before you buy, or sit back, relax. Let me take care of all that for you at no additional charge to you. By the way, a couple small rock chips up in the windshield there. I'm not sure if the camera picks them up, but they're tiny. They're not cracks. They're little chips over there on the passenger side. I am not going to fix the, I'm not going to put a new windshield in just for a couple small rock chips, but if you want me to on your dime, talk to me and I sure can do. Nice hard brake. No grinding, no squeaking, no unusual brake noise or vibration. So once again, exactly what we're looking for. Hey, back to those fees. You know, if someone's not telling you the real price of a vehicle, if they've got a bunch of hidden fees on the back end, what else are they hiding from you? Is it a salvage title? Is it flood damage? Is it mechanical issues? I don't know. I can't speak for them. But what I can speak for is the most important thing in any business, but especially the used car business. It is transparency. That's exactly why I'm out here making this video today, to be 100% transparent. If people aren't being honest and upfront from the get-go, if they're not being transparent, there's a really good chance there's other things they're hiding on the back end. So just be aware of that when you're not shopping. And if you'd like to give us a phone call, 316-262-VANS. That's 316-262-8267. Now, if texting is easier for you, or you're just more comfortable texting, here's my cell phone, 316-518-4377. My name is Jeremiah. I am the owner. You now have my cell phone number. Now, I challenge you to ask the competition if they are dedicated enough to customer service to give you the owner's cell phone number. Or do you get to call in and talk to an automated system, end up in somebody's voicemail and never get a call back? Or maybe you do get that live person and it's that super aggressive, pushy, used car salesman who's going to call you 5 times a day to ask if you're ready to make a deal. So if you're like me, you're sick of being treated like just a number by all these companies out there, and you definitely want to avoid that super pushy used car salesman, give me a call. I'll walk you through start to finish, and I promise you absolutely zero pressure sales here. I'm going to sell this Transit whether you buy it or not. So we'll just give you information you need. And if we do have financing available, we can send an application to your phone or email address. And if computers aren't your thing, pick up the phone, give us a call. We're happy to take an application over the phone. Yes, we do take trade-ins, even from across the country, whether standard or mobility vehicle. Call me, I can explain how that works. And if you made it to the end of our video, thanks for hanging in there. I know it's a long video, but it's a lot of information, and I know it's a major purchase, so I try to be very detailed in my videos. Give us a like on YouTube here, a thumbs up, we'd really appreciate that. Give us a follow to be the first to see our inventory. It's got the rain sensors on here too. It got a little mist on the windshield, the wipers kicked on, so that's pretty cool. But if you ever do want to come in, please make sure you make an appointment with us. I know your time is valuable. I don't want to miss you. We're not sitting around all day with our feet up on a desk waiting for somebody to come in. So make that appointment with us. We're happy to get some time with you, okay? And if you'd like to see our entire inventory with detailed videos just like this, free shipping, free Carfax reports, no hidden fees, and dozens of pictures, so you know exactly what you're getting from the most thorough mobility dealership in the country, check out our website 24 hours a day at www.mobility316.com. That's mobility316.com. Also forgot to show you, got the trailer brake down there, so if you do want to pull that trailer, you got some help when it comes to stopping. So another awesome feature. So thanks for checking us out. As always, thank you so much for checking out home of Mobility 316, home of affordable mobility solutions, where mobility is affordable. Give us a call today.